Welcome, beautiful souls, to this gorgeous morning today. We are going to do a full body energizing Vinyasa session today. It will be a quick one, so just about 20 to 25 minutes. And you don't need anything for this class besides yourself and a yoga mat. So whenever you're ready, let's begin. So for today's class, we're going to start at the front of the mat. Find a comfortable standing position with your feet hip-width apart. Tuck your tailbone in, roll your shoulders up and back, and open up your chest. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale. And one more, inhale. Exhale all the air out. Now slowly guide your hands towards your heart. And just give yourself 1 minute of stillness before we begin this class. Arrive here in this time and place. Feel the connection to the ground, to the yoga mat. See how it feels to balance a little bit to the left, maybe a little bit to the front and a little bit to the right and back with your weight. Allowing your body to fully be present in this moment. Listening to the sounds around you. Feeling the air touching your skin. And checking in with you today. How do you feel? How are you today? Are you still tired? Do you need a little energy boost? Or do you feel quite energized already? And as always, we only try to observe and don't judge. And slowly open back your eyes. And then inhale, bring your hands to the side and up with your palms over your head. And then exhale, just guide your right hand back and your left hand towards the front. Into this little twist. We try to remain to the front with the hips and look back over your right thumb. Inhale, bring your hands down and exhale to the other side. Look over your thumb. We try to remain the hands parallel to the mat. Inhale one more time. Rotate the arms to the other side. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale, rotate the hands back to the other side. Inhale, now bring both of your hands up. And exhale, hands down. From here we grab our hands behind our back together. Open up the chest and bring your shoulder blades close together. Inhale deep. And then exhale, slightly bend your knees and allow yourself to fold forward. Shoulder blades are trying to come as close together as possible. And try to bring your belly close to your thighs. Let your head hang heavy. And your arms are being guided back towards the floor. And then slowly inhale and exhale, release your hands down. Fold forward. Inhale, now come into a halfway lift, bringing the hands up or placing them in front of you. Look up. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Plank pose. Shift your weight towards the front, bend your elbows, come down. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Readjust the dog. Your feet slightly more inwards than your hands. Your index finger and middle finger are pointing towards the front of the mat. Now inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale, step the right foot outside of your right hand, opening up the knee, and you can drop your back knee here. Look over your shoulder. Inhale, bring your hand back. Rise up your right leg back up. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Drop the back knee. Point the back toes towards the back of the mat. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, cactus arms. Open. Now inhale, we bring both of the hands towards the front. Exhale, open. Inhale to the front. Exhale, open. One more time, inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring your hands up. And exhale, your hands come down. Find your way back into downward facing dog. Take 5 deep breaths in downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, bring up your left leg. Exhale, step your left leg outside your left hand. Drop the back heel and knee down. Look over your shoulder. Open up your knee and your hips. Inhale, bring your left leg back up. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, shift your hands towards the front. Exhale, open. Inhale, shift your weight to the front. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring your hands together. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, hands come down. Find your way back in downward facing dog. Five deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, bring up your right leg. Exhale, step your right foot outside of the right hand. Open up this time. Your left knee stays up. Look over the shoulder. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. High lunge. Inhale, opening up your hands. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, shift the weight towards the front. Exhale, open. Inhale, shift the weight towards the front. Exhale, open. Inhale, hands towards the front. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Now place both of your hands down. Keep in mind to have your knee and your heel in one line. Maybe you need to readjust a little bit. And then open up your right hand. Stretch the right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, drop the hand down. Come into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Exhale, step your left foot outside of the left hand. Open up the hip. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, bring both of your hands towards the front. Exhale, open. Inhale, shift your weight to the front. Exhale, open. Strong front leg. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, bring your hands down. This time, open to the left. Strong leg. Inhale deep. Exhale, bring your hand down. Step your foot back into downward facing dog. And then slowly bring your knee down. And come into child's pose. Allow yourself to sink into the mat completely. Let yourself be heavy. Let gravity pull you down. Feel your belly rising up and down on your thighs. And then slowly breathe 3 deep breaths here. And with your next breath in, slowly guide yourself out of child's pose and sit on top of your heels. Now I invite you to lift up both of your hands. Inhale. Exhale deep. Now with your next inhalation, we open up into cactus and shift the chest towards the front, opening up the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open. Maybe lift up your head a little bit. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale one more time. Exhale, round your spine. And then inhale, bring your hands down. Now we come out of this posture and just find our way into a seated position. Now from here, bring in your right foot, and the right sole is connected to the left thigh. We want a straight spine. The knee is pointing towards the outside of the mat. We try to have like this 90-degree angle. Now place your left hand on top of your right thigh. Then inhale, lift up your right hand, and exhale, guide your right hand towards your left toes. So we want to open up the chest. We don't want to collapse in order to grab the toe. We want to keep it up, and if this is all where you want to stay right now, this is fine, but you also can come closer down. Well, for me, it's also an early morning. I'm always so stiff in the morning. That's why I will just stay here. And you can look up towards your hand. Or down is also okay. Three more deep breaths. And then slowly inhale, lift up your hand. Exhale, bring your hand down. Now from here we move both of our legs back towards the front. Exhale. Inhale, bring up your left leg and the left sole connected towards the right side. And also the same here, we bring our right hand and our left thigh together. Inhale, the left hand comes up, and exhale. Try to bring your left arm as close to your right toes as possible. And we look up. Allow yourself the side stretch. Your seat bones connected to the ground. A firm, strong right leg. And then slowly with your next inhalation, come back up. Exhale, hands go down. Bring both of your legs towards the front and then slowly shift your weight more to the front. In Navasana, we want to bring our hands parallel to the knees. Maybe the hands looking up, the palms looking up, or maybe the palms facing towards each other. And then from here, allow to lift up your toes from the mat. And then slowly guide your back towards the back side of the mat. And either this is all where you want to stay today, or you're welcome to lift up your legs. And then slowly from here, guide yourself down. Now from here, bend your knees and bring your feet as close to your torso as possible. And then slowly with your next inhalation, inhale and lift up your buttocks from the floor. Your hips are shifting up. Exhale, slowly come down. Bring vertebrae by vertebrae down. Inhale. Lift up the hips again. Keep your head straight. Exhale, slowly come back down. And one more time. Inhale, lift up. Maybe this time even further. Keep yourself lifted. And then slowly exhale down by coming on top of your tippy toes. Roll vertebrae by vertebrae down. And then just open up your feet to the outside of the mat, and then allow your knees to drop down towards the floor. Bring your hands out, or maybe in cactus arms, or maybe your hands on top of your torso, whatever feels most natural for you. And then your head goes in the opposite direction. We always want to create a little side twist after doing a slight back bend. And when doing such a back bend, we always want to neutralize the spine. so that we don't get hurt eventually. And with your next inhalation, bring both of your knees up. And exhale, let them drop to the other side, and your head also goes in the opposite direction. And then slowly inhale. Bring both of your knees up. And if you want, you can bring your knees towards your upper body. And then massage your back by moving yourself back and forth, left and right. Maybe close your eyes here. Maybe you want to open up in happy baby pose by bringing your peace fingers and your big toe together. Open up the hips. And then whenever you're ready, find your way in a comfortable Shavasana pose. So whatever you need to do to feel most comfortable in Shavasana, you're more than welcome to do so. And I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as possible. And I will end this practice for you here. So if you have a busy day, you're more than welcome to end this practice with me. And if you have the time, feel free to stay in Shavasana here. Now close your eyes. Either rest in Shavasana or bring your hands in front of your heart. And as always, I would love to chant an Om at this end of the class. Take a deep breath in. Feel the vibration of Om. And then slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for this practice today. Namaste.